Hi friends, I'm Fahad. I'm here to present to you the exciting new world of case construction equipment. And we are here with a new baby, the 770EX. Case has always been very strong when it comes to the loader performance, and the credit to that goes to the design of the bucket. This improved design is much lesser in length while it is deeper in construction. So that makes it easy for the operator to easily fill, and that adds to the productivity. As you are able to see, the loader arm is straight in construction, which is very unique to case in India. In terms of the construction, it is very rigid. This is made of 10 mm plate. The forces which this cylinder is creating get transferred to the ground very easily. In terms of getting the forces to the ground, this straight loader arm is the best. So what additional benefit that the operator gets from a straight loader arm? He gets clear view of the site. In terms of linkages, it is having around 8 linkages on the left side. On the right side, it has another 8 linkages. So in terms of greasing point, there are 16 greasing points. If you compare this with a conventional bend loader arm, which has 22 greasing points. So in terms of time to grease as well as the maintenance cost, it is on the lower side. Now, talking about the lift cylinder, a thicker cylinder will give you better forces and it is more reliable in nature. So friends, we just saw how this straight loader arm is helping the operator in terms of visibility, in terms of getting the lower maintenance cost. Now we'll see in actual scenario how the straight loader arm helps in achieving the high pin height and the dump height. So as you are able to see, the straight arm in construction gives class leading pin height of 3.7 meters and a dump height of 2.7 meters. So this gives excellent clearance on a high body truck and adds to the productivity of the machine. This unique locking strut is a hinge type in construction. It is very easy to operate and it is also safe for the operator to engage and disengage. So I just need to take this pin out and this will get locked. So friends, so this new engine hood is sloping in nature. So what benefit that the operator is having when he is sitting in the cabin, he has unhindered view of the front side of the machine. It also has a new locking mechanism which is very easy to operate. With just flip of this switch, the entire hood is gas spring loaded. It can open very easily. And here you have the entire access of the componentry of the machine. This AL-H4C4 engine delivers class-leading 74 HP of power output with 340 Nm of torque. And this is a water-cooled turbocharged engine. So with turbocharge, you get crisp and clear power delivery with a lower fuel consumption. This new BS4 engine equipped with an after-treatment system which is diesel oxidation catalyst. So after the engine, the most critical componentry of this machine is the hydraulic pump. In hydraulic pump, we have two options. The 770EX comes with gear pump, which is a conventional technology. It is proven and it is low maintenance. Also, I have a 770EX Plus, which comes equipped with a variable displacement pump, which is the need of the hour in terms of productivity and in terms of fuel efficiency. It gives class-leading performance. Behind the engine, you have a transmission. Here you have the rotary pump, the radiator. So everything is very easy to access. You can do the daily checkpoints very easily. Engine oil check, the transmission oil check, filter cleaning is very easy. So you have the clean access of the entire componentry. You can see there's a counterweight here, which is optional. This is a 211 kgs of counterweight. We also have a 355 kilogram has the option. And the standard equipment comes without a counterweight. Owner has the option to add in this counterweight to add in more stability to the front end of the machine. This machine also has this aesthetics cum functional rubber bumper, which saves the interior componentry like radiator. This machine is working very close to the dumper. So this is functional in nature and also adds to the feel of the front end of the machine. So coming onto the front side, this is the front axle. It is having two options, a two-wheel drive axle and a four-wheel drive axle. And this is available in Carraro for two-wheel drive and Carraro and New Holland for four-wheel drive. This diesel tank is very easily accessible from the ground and the capacity is 129 liters. This rear fender is fiber in material and adds to the upmarket feel of the equipment. Coming onto the rear axle, this rear axle is a Carraro axle which is globally approved and majorly used by all the manufacturers. Rear tires, we have two configurations, the heavy duty and the standard tire. So what you're seeing right now is a standard rear tire. One of the most important part of a backhoe loader is the backhoe, which is basically used for the excavation. And this entire backhoe setup is mounted on the chassis. And the part of the chassis on which it is mounted, it is called as the edge frame. These two rails are basically used for sliding the backhoe from left to right. This is called as a sliding frame. As you can see, it is designed in a very sturdy manner. The swing post is also sturdy, so it is designed for high reliability and better service life. If we talk about here, these swing cylinders, so these are one of the thickest swing cylinders in the category, and the direct customer advantages in terms of swing torque offered by Case machine is one of the best in class. From the last version of the machine that we had, this new equipment, the ground clearance has been increased by 2 inches. When the machine is running onto the loader side, it adds to the productivity because this end doesn't get hit on the ground. So the Case offers a S-style boom, more prominently known as a banana boom. This type of boom offers multiple advantages. One is the transport height is less. Second, in terms of visibility from the operator station, it is very good. It is able to reach very close to the truck. S-style boom offers better reach within the truck. And in terms of life, it is better than a straight boom. So additionally, this S-style boom offers class-leading reach on the ground as well as the dig depth. And with the help of this type of a boom, the operator can dig very close to the stabilizer. Going on to the dipper, as you can see the construction, it is a 2-box construction. So the construction itself is very rigid and it adds to the service life. And during the entire lifetime, we have hardly any cases wherein this part has gone under failure. If you talk about backhoe productivity, the very important parameter is the fill per cycle. So for getting a better fill per cycle is a deep design bucket. And if you see the width, it is less in size. Resistance to the ground, in our bucket case, it is very less. In terms of fill factor per cycle, it is one of the largest. So this bucket is offered in 0.26 cubic meter. We also have the EX Plus model, wherein this bucket comes with 0.3 cubic meter. The 3 aspects of the Case backhoe bucket, the profile, the width, which is less in class, and the thickest cutting edge. These all 3 things put together ensures that you are able to fill more material per cycle. That means lesser number of cycles to fill a truck, more productivity. More productivity means more profitability to the customer. This is the hydraulic tank. Hydraulic tank capacity is 110 liters. When you take this machine to service, you only have to change 80 liters. Earlier, you used to change the hydraulic oil at 2000 hours. This new machine, you will have to change the hydraulic oil in 4000 hours. So that will save you close to 20,000 rupees annually. So this hydraulic tank also houses the machine's battery stored in a dust-free and secure environment. Within the same box, you also have a battery cutoff switch used when this machine is supposed to be non-functional for a month or so. One thing very unique about this machine is the jump start access. Suppose the machine battery goes dead, open it, connect it to an external battery or a jump start and start the machine. On this side of the engine compartment, there are other elements like the alternator, you have the starter motor, you have the turbocharger. So all of this componentry is very easily accessible from the ground, and that makes the job of the operator easy while he is using the machine and maintaining it on a daily basis. Moving on to the cabin. This cabin we have been selling for last 12 years, and this is one of the widest and the most spacious cabin in the category. As you can see, there is enough space for the operator to work during the day, and even during the night he has sufficient space to sleep on the floor. Now we'll see what goes inside a Case backhoe loader. The right side is where the majority of the controls of the equipment is. We have the right cluster, which has a central MID, which is also known as the multi-information display. A lot of audio-visual warning alert signs that is displayed in the central MID. It makes the operator understand what is the error and he can take corrective action. There's something called as the eco mode switch. It will limit the RPM of the front loader to 1900, and if you use the equipment for backhoe side, it will limit the RPM to 1500. So in that sense, it will reduce the fuel consumption with giving the optimum level of productivity. We also have a fuel saving mode, which is the auto idle. What it does, after a preset time, say 10 seconds, if the machine is not being used or any hydraulic activity is not being done, the machine RPM will drop down to idle RPM, which is say 950 RPM. Eco mode, auto idle and auto shutdown features. These 3 features put together are saving close to 8% of fuel. in the current times where the diesel rates are going up every day, the case machine promises to offer class-leading fuel efficiency. So friends, we have just seen how the various features, the spacious cabin, along with the effort of operation, which is one of the best in the category, makes the case cabin one of the most comfortable. So the Case 770EX is designed to deliver class-leading comfort and convenience to the operator, at the same time adding to the profitability of the owner by reducing the owning and operating costs.